Hello everybody, so I'm back for another recipe video. This one is called chicken lime soup. I made this once before and it was super delicious, so I'm making it again. This is the second time I'm making it this week. So let's get started. So this is a super easy recipe that I found on Pinterest. You will need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 medium onion, 2 stalks of celery, that's all chopped up in here, 4 cloves of garlic. This is a half tablespoon of cumin and 1 teaspoon of oregano. You will need 6 cups of broth. You need a can of diced tomatoes with the chilies, but I don't have that. I'm using just a can of diced tomatoes and I'm adding the green chilies to it. Oh yes, and then you will need some limes. I think I used 2 last time. The recipe calls for 1, kind of medium-sized lime, and then a bunch of cilantro. And so what you are going to do is you are going to heat your pot up with olive oil, and this has been going, so this is like scorching hot. So you're going to heat your pan up with olive oil, and then you are going to add your onions, your garlic, your celery, everything into the pan and saute that for a few minutes. So once your onion, celery, and garlic have all sauteed, you're going to want to throw in your chicken whole, and this chicken is already defrosted. And next you are going to want to add your broth and your can of tomatoes and your chilies if you are doing them separately. That is 2 cups right there. I'm going to need another 2 cups. And diced tomatoes with the juice. And some chilies. That's probably it. That's probably about half a can. There's a few people that don't like it spicy. So you are also going to want to throw in your spices. So this is oregano and cumin. And I'm going to add another probably 4 cups of broth. You're going to want to bring this to a boil and then reduce the heat and let it simmer for about an hour. And I don't think I let mine go an hour. The first time I made it, I had to work, so I made this before and then I had my sister heat it up. So it was probably like 35 minutes or so. So after it simmers for however long you want it to go, just enough time to cook the chicken, then you are going to want to pull the chicken out and shred it up and then transfer it back into the pan. So about 40 minutes later, I checked the chicken. I dug out my chicken from the soup and I roughly chopped it into little square pieces. It's done. So that's why I said in the beginning that you may not have to wait an hour, maybe 45 minutes, just until your chicken is cooked. So I rough chopped that, and I rough chopped some cilantro, which I'll probably add more, but so you're going to want to put your chicken back after you chop it, and then add your cilantro, which I like a lot of cilantro. Cilantro is very good for you. If I remember correctly, I think it removes heavy metals from your body. We'll give that a stir. So you're going to want to juice your limes into the soup here. And limes are really tricky, but you want to roll them first before you squeeze them. And if you have a lemon, if you have a lime squeezer, lime press, then that will make it a lot easier, but I don't, so I'm using my bare hands. So the recipe says to juice 1 lime into the soup, but I like to add more lime into mine just to give it a little added flavor. So I'm adding 1.5. And I'll probably also add more lime to my individual bowl. So that is it for the chicken and lime soup. It's very simple and easy. You can make this in less than an hour, so you can prep all your vegetables ahead of time. You can cut your onions, garlic, and celery way ahead of time, and then you can just throw it all in. Here's the soup plated up. I crunched some tortilla chips in my bowl, and I added some chopped up cilantro. I hope you all enjoy.